Long before the world learned the sound of steel, before crowns were placed upon human heads, before power was something to be taken, the world was whole. Forests stretched farther than memory. Rivers ran so clear they reflected the sky like mirrors. The earth healed itself without pain. And when the first light of dawn touched the land, the unicorn was born. Not as a creature of legend, not as a symbol, but as a living balance between all things. The unicorn stepped into the world silently, as if it had always been meant to exist. Its form resembled a horse, yet there was nothing ordinary about it. Its muscles were strong but calm. Its eyes held no fear, no anger, only knowing. Its white coat did not shine. It absorbed light softly, as though the world itself trusted it. From its brow rose a single horn, spiraled and ancient, not sharpened for battle, but alive with power older than the gods who watched from afar. The horn was not made to kill. It was made to correct. Where the unicorn walked, the land responded. Cracked soil softened, poisoned water cleared, wounded animals rose and followed it for a time before returning to their lives, healed and whole. The unicorn did not stay in one place. Balance was never meant to settle. It moved endlessly, a quiet guardian in a world that did not yet understand loss. At first, humans only sensed it. Hunters found their wounds closing faster. Villages discovered their fields growing richer. Children spoke of a white shape moving through the trees at dawn. They called it a blessing. They built stories around it. And stories slowly became desires. As generations passed, humanity learned a dangerous lesson: that power could be owned. Kings demanded answers, priests claimed visions, scholars twisted truth into promises. They said the horn could heal all sickness, that its blood could stop aging, that whoever possessed it could rule without challenge. And so reverence became ambition, and ambition became hunger. The unicorn felt the change. The forests no longer breathed easily. Animals scattered sooner. The air grew tense where humans gathered. For the first time, the unicorn avoided familiar paths. Not because it feared death, but because it mourned what humanity was becoming. The hunt began beneath a moonless sky. Torches burned where fire had never belonged. Men crept through ancient woods. The unicorn stood in a clearing when they found it. It did not flee. It did not charge. It simply watched. Steel was raised. Fear trembled in human hands. The unicorn lowered its head, and the earth answered. Light burst outward, not violently, but undeniably. Weapons cracked and fell apart. Flames vanished into smoke. Men collapsed to their knees, their minds overwhelmed by the weight of what they intended to do. Most fled into the darkness. One did not. A young hunter, bleeding, desperate, terrified of returning empty-handed, threw his spear. It struck, not deep enough to kill, but deep enough to break something ancient. The unicorn cried out, and the earth felt it. Blood touched the soil. Flowers bloomed instantly, brilliant, impossible, then blackened and died. The forest recoiled as if wounded. The unicorn staggered. And then it vanished. Not slain, not destroyed, withdrawn from a world that had chosen possession over balance. The change was not immediate, but it was permanent. Rivers clouded, animals grew wary, healing became rare. Humanity had not killed the unicorn, it had lost it. Centuries passed. The unicorn faded into myth, into children's stories, into symbols carved into stone. People said it never existed, but the forests remembered. In the deepest valleys, on mist-covered mountains, in places untouched by crowns and borders, white shapes still move, watching, waiting. It is said the unicorn will return only once more, not to heal the land, not to save mankind, but to decide whether balance is still worth restoring. Because the unicorn does not appear to be claimed. It appears only to witness who you truly are.